Right now, as somewhere beyond our instruments, something impossible is moving, collapsing, or waiting in the dark. Space is not empty. Space is a graveyard, a slow, silent, infinite graveyard, filled with structures so violent, so strange, so fundamentally wrong that physicists lose sleep over them. Tonight, we open 6 of those files. Case 1, the Bullet Cluster, 2006, NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory captures something that shatters the illusion that visible matter explains the universe. 2 galaxy clusters, each containing hundreds of billions of stars, have collided at over 10 million miles per hour. The aftermath is called the Bullet Cluster. And what it reveals is not just destruction, it is direct gravitational evidence that most of the universe is made of something we cannot see, cannot touch, and cannot explain. The gas, all the visible glowing matter, collides and slows down, held back by its own pressure and heat. But the dark matter passes straight through like a ghost through a wall. 2 invisible halos moving independently, carrying the gravitational skeleton of entire galaxies. Not just a theory on a board anymore, an invisible structure revealed by gravity itself. We know it is there because of what it bends, what it pulls, what it drags behind it through space. We still cannot tell you what it actually is. Case 2, hypervelocity stars. Stars do not move like that. Stars orbit, stars drift. Stars follow the gravity of the galaxies that created them. That is the rule, but scattered through our galaxy and beyond are hypervelocity stars. Stars screaming through space at over 2 million miles per hour, fast enough to escape the Milky Way entirely. The leading theory, a binary star system strayed too close to the supermassive black hole at the center of our galaxy. Sagittarius A star seized one star and slingshot the other into the void. It is currently traveling away from everything it ever was, away from the galaxy that made it, away from any sun, any planet, any possible warmth. And some of these stars, we don't even know where they came from. Some may have entered our galaxy from outside, refugees from systems we have barely mapped. Stay with this, because the next object doesn't just travel through space, it warps it. Case 3, magnetars. On December 27, 2004, a wave of energy reached Earth from across the galaxy. It lasted 1/10 of a second. In that 1/10 of a second, it released more energy than our sun emits in 250,000 years. A magnetar, a dead stellar core roughly 20 kilometers wide, smaller than a city, with a magnetic field 1,000 trillion times stronger than Earth's. If a magnetar were placed at half the distance between Earth and the Moon, it would pull every iron atom from your body. The 2004 event partially ionized Earth's upper atmosphere from 50,000 light years away. 50,000 light years. We know where some magnetars are. We can track them. We can point to them on a star map. And still, we cannot reliably predict when one will fire. That is the part no one has a good answer for. Case 4. The Boötes Void. There are places in the universe where almost nothing exists. Almost no galaxies. Almost no light. A region so underpopulated that it feels less like space and more like something erased from space. The Boötes Void, a spherical region 330 million light-years across, so underdense that cosmologists still struggle to explain how it formed. If the Milky Way were located at its center, we would not have discovered another galaxy until the 1950s. In ordinary cosmic maps, a structure this empty feels like a mistake, not because voids cannot exist, but because this one is disturbingly, almost impossibly large. Some cosmologists propose it formed from multiple smaller voids merging over billions of years. That is the conservative answer. Others point to ancient quantum fluctuations from the earliest inflationary moments of the universe, scars embedded in the fabric of space before galaxies ever had a chance to form. What unsettles astronomers most is not what the Buddha's void is. It is what it suggests about the voids we haven't mapped yet. Case 5. Quasi-stars. In the first moments after the Big Bang, physics may have allowed something to form that the modern universe can no longer easily produce. A quasi-star. A star so massive, so impossibly cosmically massive, that instead of a nuclear core at its center, theoretical models place a black hole. The black hole feeding on the star from the inside, and the star thousands of times larger than our sun, held together long enough to sustain that internal collapse, long enough for the black hole at its heart to grow. These objects are theorized to be one of the seeding mechanisms behind supermassive black holes, the kind that now anchor entire galaxies across the observable universe. Something like this may have helped seed the black holes that later anchored galaxies like ours, a star with a black hole for a heart, burning, collapsing, growing, until there was nothing left but the black hole itself. We have never directly observed a quasi-star. They exist in our equations, in our models of the early universe, and in the fossil record of what they may have left behind. Case 6. Rogue planets. There are planets, fully formed, rocky, possibly Earth-sized, that belong to no star. They were not always alone. Gravitational interactions during the formation of their solar systems ejected them, sent them spinning into the dark with no orbit, no sun, no reference point. They wander. Some estimates suggest our galaxy contains more rogue planets than stars, billions of them, drifting silently through the interstellar dark. And here is the part the models weren't expecting. Some of these worlds, under the right conditions, could preserve liquid water beneath ice or beneath a thick hydrogen atmosphere acting like a cosmic blanket, trapping the heat of radioactive decay deep inside the planet. Water with no sun, in total darkness, billions of miles from the nearest light. No one knows what that means. No one knows if anything lives there. No one knows where most of these worlds are. They barely reflect. They rarely announce themselves. They simply drift.
You found the signal. Subscribe to Lost Signal. Leave your theory in the comments.
6 files, 6 things the universe hid and we found anyway. A ghost made of gravity, stars ejected from their own galaxy, a neutron corpse that reshapes the laws of force, a wound in the fabric of large-scale structure, stars that fed on darkness, and billions of silent, wandering worlds. All of this, all of it, is out there right now, moving, collapsing, waiting. And the part that should stay with you, ordinary matter, everything you can see, touch, or measure, makes up only about 5% of the universe. The remaining 95% is dark matter and dark energy. Things we know mostly by what they do, not what they are. Lost signal, where the universe runs out of easy explanations.